Hey guys, this is Chris with BlackRifle Survival. Thanks for stopping in today and checking out this episode. Today on the Outdoor Arena Review, on my channel I'll be featuring the BHK Battle Horse Knives Busy Bee. You know me on BlackRifle Survival, so we'll be testing this knife out. So the handle scales here are micarta. They feel very comfortable in the hand. The contouring, as you can see, is it's a unique handle shape. Fits very well. So, I got a sharp spine on here. This is the 5/32 thickness. Okay. So we've got an 8 9/16 overall length from the pommel end, which is flush with the micarta, so I wouldn't be pounding on this. Again, I've referred that to other knife reviews I've done. The full tang knife. Okay. So there's a 3.5 inch cutting surface. So you've got enough to work with if you're doing small batoning, light woodworking. This would be a good knife for that, and very, very comfortable. This doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. Again, as I've referenced, this is 01 tool steel, which is why you're seeing the discoloration. This happens. This is typical when you're going through wet wood. If you don't keep your knife completely dry, you get a little bit of wear and tear on it. This isn't detrimental to a knife. This can be cleaned off. But to me personally, I think it gives the knife some personality. And so far, even after reviewing the Woodsman Pro from BHK with the twisted micarta, this one fits my hand perfectly. It's very comfortable. I don't feel any hot spots squeezing it. This knife here is still continued with BHK's website. However, that being stated, they no longer have the high saber grind with the secondary bevel, if you can see that here. Okay, they offer these now currently on the website with the Scandi grind. So this is, I don't know if this is a discontinued model or if they've just changed up the grind. I'm sure you could custom order one with a high saber such as this, but for now they do have them listed on their website with the Scandi grind, and I think that would be an excellent knife for just the contouring of this handle, the size of the blade. This works fine. We're going to be utilizing this today. I'm going to be up in the backyard here. I'm going to try to make a primitive bow from what I can find. So with that being stated, checking out the handle here, because I'll be needed to do some light chopping. You'll see that the finger grooves here, this knife feels in the hand like it's handle heavy, and because it's a shorter blade, that kind of makes sense. Now keep in mind that if you're choking back on the knife here, the balance point is about, there we go. Okay, so right where this belly is here, that's the center point, the balance point of the knife. So if you were to choke back, do a 2-finger, I don't have paracord, so I have to be careful at this, and I'm going to be wearing gloves at the same time. This will give you that extra chopping motion, and I can already tell that this will be weighted enough to do that job for me. It will throw sparks, no problem. You just got to clean that up after you're done. Good to go. Alright guys, so I'm going to select the bow here. Try to find one of the straightest, thickest, most flexible. I need to make an arrow, so I have to find the straightest one I can, preferably one that's dead, but it's kind of slim pickings. probably going to be like a Crusader longbow when I'm done with it. But anyways, making it possible with the BHK Busy Bee. This is going to be fun, guys. So you can see the moisture. But what I noticed is kind of interesting. I'm not sure why this is happening. If I can get out of the sun. It's starting to, I don't know, turn the blade kind of a black color. I did strike a ferro rod on it, but I don't think that would have anything to do with it. So it might be a reaction, if you can see. So I have no idea. I could wipe this off. Towel here, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this down and just see what the heck is going on. Seems like it's almost like a carbon buildup. It is coming off though. You just really have to scrub it. I think what it is it's normal with like carbon steels or high carbon content. They'll have an ability that they can flash rust on you. This one's not rusting. I am noticing kind of it feels like a tar. Maybe it's this is bizarre. I've never seen this. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This is kind of stumping me. I'll have to research this one. I'm not saying anything bad about the knife. Just I am using green wetwood. It's just having an interesting reaction to the metal. This 01 tool steel. Now I did notice I was using one of my Tops bobs and cutting the same piece of wood, and it did stain it a little bit. So I'm not sure. I'll have to research this. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's almost turning it like a black tar, but it is coming off. Cut right through. Oops. Paracord. A little bit of a struggle. This has been through. That looks a lot better. And that slipped out of that notch. BHK did the job. Let's go shoot something. Again, I don't have any fletching or feathers on it. I don't have an arrowhead. This is very wet, very heavy piece of wood. It works. Alright guys, well, real quick, this was my outdoor arena review for the BHK Busy Bee. As you can see, I was able to make a bow with a little bit of paracord, some ingenuity, thinking outside the box and using the backyard. But all of this was possible because of this knife here. So this is a rock solid knife. I really like it. I'm curious about that black coating though that's starting to appear on it. I'm gonna go inside and try to wash some of that off. I know I need to pass it through the arena, so we're not supposed to sharpen it or anything else. But in use knife, just for the next reviewer. As you can tell from my video, that's what started turning it black. So I don't know. Maybe you guys at Battle Horse Knives can let me know, or shoot me a message, and maybe educate me a little bit more on the 01 tool steel. But regardless, I don't see any rust on this. A little bit of corrosion. That's just minor. That's just from wear and tear. It's been through it. Like I said, if this was my personal knife, I'd be oiling it every time I went out. But since I don't own this knife and it's going through the review, I won't be touching it up. But yeah, with this knife here, we made an awesome freaking longbow here, I'd say. Not practical, you know, obviously I'd be using different woods and stuff, but this is what I had in the backyard just to show you. And it's shooting this freaking heavy spear of an arrow. So great job over at BHK with making the Busy Bee. This is a freaking awesome knife. I'm really excited I actually made one of these. I haven't done this in a long time. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. This is Chris with BlackRifle Survival. If you like the content of this video, please thumbs it up. And stay tuned for future videos. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you know you want to. We're gonna have some fun. So stick around, catch you on the next video. Wasn't actually trying to hit the camera. That wasn't good. See you guys later.